Hello everyone, welcome to Neso Academy. In the previous lecture, we have understood what is machine learning. And now in this lecture, that is History of Machine Learning, we are going to explore the journey of machine learning through several important milestones over the last few decades. So the topic for this lecture is History of Machine Learning. Let's get started. The term machine learning did not appear suddenly. It has evolved gradually over the last few decades. In the year 1943, the concept of artificial neuron was first proposed by the researchers. This idea was inspired by how biological neuron works inside the human brain. Now, what is biological neuron? It is the brain cell that is responsible for sending messages from one part of the body to another. And this was the earliest attempt of mimicking human-like intelligence into the machines. The researchers who proposed this concept were Warren McCulloch and Walter Pitts. Now, the next important milestone was in the year 1950, when Alan Turing asked a very fascinating question. Can machines think like humans? And to explore this question, he proposed his famous Turing test, which is also known as imitation game. In Turing test, there was a human evaluator who was engaged in a text-based conversations with two hidden participants. One was machine and one was human. Now, if the human evaluator was not able to tell the differences between the machine and the human based on their textual responses, then the machine is said to have passed the Turing test. Now, in the year 1956, that is just after 6 years of Turing test, there was the birth of artificial intelligence at Dartmouth conference. A group of researchers gathered at Dartmouth College, and there the term artificial intelligence was first coined by John McCarthy. That is why he is known as the father of artificial intelligence. After that, in the year 1958, one of the first machine learning models, that is, perceptron, was introduced, which later became the foundation of deep learning models and modern neural networks. The perceptron was introduced by an American psychologist, Frank Rosenblatt. Now, just after 1 year, that is 1959, the term machine learning was first coined. In 1956, the term artificial intelligence was coined, and in 1959, the subset of artificial intelligence, that is machine learning, was coined. And it was coined by this famous personality. And I hope you already know this gentleman. In the previous lecture, we have discussed about him. He is Arthur Samuel, an American computer scientist who was a pioneer in the field of computer gaming and artificial intelligence. He coined the term machine learning and also gave one of the definitions of machine learning. According to him, machine learning is the ability of computers to learn from the experience without being directly programmed for each and every task. So these all personalities, including many others, were the scientists, researchers, and psychologists who contributed in the field of artificial intelligence and machine learning. And this work kept going on for several more years. However, scientists and researchers soon realized that creating intelligent machines was very much harder than expected. Due to the lack of computing power, insufficient funds, lack of interest, insufficient data, and higher expectations, AI entered into a very difficult phase, called as AI winter. in the period of 1970s and 1980s. In AI winter, the research and development in the field of artificial intelligence and machine learning slowed down significantly. But soon, in the decade 1990s, researchers shifted their focus on statistical machine learning techniques. Till now, the focus was on mimicking human-like intelligence into the machines. But now, the focus was shifted towards statistics, mathematics, and probability, which included the problems like predicting the house prices using the features floor space, rooms, lot sizes, etc., and many other problems like this. Many machine learning algorithms that we study today emerged during this period. After that, in the decade 2000s, the growth of internet was seen. Lots of data was generated. And due to this, many big companies started collecting and storing that data. Due to the abundance of data created, this era is called as the big data era. And this created the opportunities for machine learning algorithms because data is the main source of machine learning. After that, in the decade 2010s, the artificial neural networks and the modern neural networks started gaining the remarkable success in the field of speech recognition, image processing, translations, and many other tasks, which triggered the deep learning revolution. And if I talk about the present times, we have entered into the modern AI world. Technologies like social robots, recommendation systems, prediction systems, navigation systems, driverless vehicles are all results of this research and development that was carried out over the last few decades. So this is the history of artificial intelligence and machine learning. One step taken in the year 1943 has gradually evolved into something amazing that we are experiencing today. So in this way, we are done with our topic, History of Machine Learning. I hope you have learned many new things today. So this was all from my side for this lecture. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next lecture.